Hey now. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing great. Now look, let's be real for a second, all right? Summer, it's kind of over, right? Right. I mean, pretty soon, if not already, it's gonna be pumpkin spice everywhere. And you know what? I don't hate it. Don't hate on the pumpkin spice. Don't hate on the pumpkin spice. The fact is, routines are changing. And a lot of people are hitting reset. There's something about the changing of the season that lends itself to switching gears, you know? Now, resetting can mean different things to different people. For some, it might mean decluttering their home. For others, it might mean getting back in shape. And still others, it could mean strategizing for Q4. Now, as for me, I'm all about trying to get this young money. And this challenge right here is going to help me get there. I think a lot of us like to wait until January in order to start fresh. But honestly, life is too short to be resetting only once a year. I truly believe that resetting should be a recurring thing throughout the year. And September feels like a natural setting point, right? Summer's winding down, routines are shifting. You know, I know for me, like right now, my son has, he's gone back to school. So my priorities have shifted a little bit. They've changed, right? September just feels like the opportune time, the opportune month to fine-tune some habits. Now for me, organizing my finances was imperative, especially right now, because my summer, honey, chef's kiss. I had my son at Nike basketball camp. I took my first solo trip in years. Like, I haven't taken one since my son was born. So my solo trip was overdue. And then, of course, I had a mother-son trip to Niagara Falls, a check, a t-shirt. I had a good summer, y'all. It was nice and it was needed. But as with all things, they got to come to an end. And my coffers are empty. Empty! God, so empty. I need to hustle. I need to make more money. I need to save money also. So, yeah. And listen, you don't have to be married to a reset, okay? It's a guide, not a prison sentence. Life happens. Holidays come up, unexpected expenses, and sometimes we just fall off track. And that's okay. In fact, I think that's why a good number of New Year's resolutions fail. We set our goals too high. We go to the extremes, right? All or nothing. And then when we can't sustain it, we quit. Or we consider ourselves huge failures. There's no reason for you to do that to yourself. For example, isn't it better to save $100 than to beat yourself up for not saving $10,000 in one go? I mean, come on. That's the mindset I want to lean into. Slow and steady wins the race. All right, y'all, let's talk about this challenge. Let's talk about this booklet and how it all works. 100 envelope savings challenge. Okay, I got this off of Amazon. It's not rocket science. Just order it from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description at some point. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, guys. Let us move on. Just wanted to say that.
It's my son, everybody. Say hi. All right.
Hello, guys.
Cool. All right. Yeah, Thank you.
Listen to what she's saying.
He's spoken. All right, here's how it works. You open up the book. Inside of the book, there's envelopes. Look, they're numbered from 1 all the way to like 100. What you do is each number represents the amount of money you're going to put in. Obviously, $2 goes into the 2 envelope, $4 goes into the 4 envelope, etc., etc. Very, very simple. Now, after you put the money in, you come back over here and you use a dry erase marker and you just check off what you've submitted, or you check off what you've put in the envelope. And if you finish, look at this. This is how much you will have accumulated if you finish. I mean, I don't know about you, but I could use this much money. Am I right? I'm right. Why I selected this particular challenge to save money is I like the tangible aspect of it, right? Some people use apps, budgeting apps. Other people use, their bank accounts that, automatically take money out of their account and into some kind of savings account, which none of these are bad ideas. But I like this tangible, tactile thing. It's visual also, as I am a very visual person. So I don't know. I'm attracted to this concept. Full disclosure, I bought this last year. And I did actually start saving. And I reached about $500 in savings before I had to, unfortunately, liquidate it. But it wasn't all for naught. This $500 came in handy because an unexpected expense came up. My son had to get emergency dental surgery. And that $500 certainly came in handy. Yes, it did. Because the procedure costed a couple $1,000s. And his insurance didn't cover all of it. So I had to pay a lot out of pocket. And I got to tell you, that $500 was a lifesaver. And essentially, this did exactly what it was intended to do. I had that money handy and it came in handy. So win-win. And so for this September and all the way through to the end of the year, I'm going to give this another go. I'm going to give this another attempt. My plan is to start today. In fact, I've got my money that I'm starting with. It's $25, starting with $25 today. And even if I don't fill 100 envelopes by the end of the year, any money that I do save is money that I didn't have before. So that is a victory. And I'm looking forward to this challenge. I'll be sure to keep you guys posted because I'm definitely about accountability. And I want to possibly inspire, someone else out there who wants to try to do the same thing. And again, I'm not married to this reset. If I save a lot of money, even if I save a little bit of money, if an unexpected emergency comes up, I'm gonna use the money because that was the purpose of this challenge in the first place. But obviously the aim is to save as much as I can and hold myself accountable. So I will be checking in from time to time, and I'll give you guys a rundown on how the saving is going. But yeah, stay tuned. So whether your reset looks something like this, or it relates to your career goals, self-care, decluttering, the point is the same. Progress, not perfection. Don't think of it as some dramatic overnight change. Think of it as a small, consistent reset that helps you head into the remainder of the year stronger. And remember, it's okay to fall off. Just get back on. Nobody's perfect. So that's my September reset, y'all. I'm diving back into the 100 envelope savings challenge. You know, I'm kind of excited to see where I'll be at the end of the year. Now, if you're doing a reset of your own, I would love to hear about it. Is anybody out there doing this? Who amongst you is doing some kind of September reset or the great lock-in? I would love to know. I want to know what you're working on this month. Anyway, that's all that I have for you today, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I want to take this opportunity to thank y'all. Thank you to all my subscribers, my new ones, my day ones, and everyone in between. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.